Well, everyone, welcome to my new digs. I think that's the way you're supposed to use that word. Anyways, this is my new place. I really am liking it here. It's in the city. Running's going great. And yeah, so I think maybe you've seen this one before, but maybe that one you haven't. I know these ones you haven't. Maybe I'll switch them up to do a change of scenery if I ever do it in here. I'm not sure about the lighting. Maybe you guys can let me know. It's kind of weird shadows. I think I might be getting here. But anyways, moving on. What I wanted to talk to you guys about this week was actually brought up by someone I know, and it reminded me of these kind of core things that I've drilled into my head. In fact, I'll show you the book here where I'm going to read some of them. I rewrote them over and over and over to try and drill them into my head when I was going up against a really hard physical and mental event. It was a week-long event. And so now I'm hoping to pass on two of those anyways. There's a bunch of them, but I want to pass them on to you. Where I got them from was the people over at HomemadeAthlete.com. Definitely go check them out. A little plug for them. They're awesome. They do intermediate to advanced fitness stuff. They have their militariathlete.com site, and that's more it's more geared towards, like emergency personnel, like firefighters, police, military people. It's combat ready, that kind of thing. They also do mountain athletes, so for mountain guides and stuff like that. They also have a whole slew of training plans for whether you're just trying to get fit or whether you're training for an ultrathon, a marathon or selection, which is where I got this from. Or a couple of things. So I'm not going to take away from their training program where this was put in, but I do want to pass it on to you guys because it's super, super useful. So the first thing of the two concepts is about, let me get the exact wording here, short-term thinking. And this can be applied in life, can be applied for an event, a marathon, your first marathon, or it can be applied, just in your everyday life, or something that hard time you're going through, or something that happens to you. So this concept is basically saying that no matter how hard something gets, the only thing you have to do to try and get through it, and not just like give up, is to make sure you just shorten your goals or shorten your length of thinking. So for example, in a marathon, if you all of a sudden are at 10 kilometers and you're like, holy crap, I am so tired, my muscles hurt, every part of me hurts, I cannot go any further, and you're like, oh, I have 30 kilometers more to go, or however long a marathon is, and I cannot do it. Well, don't think I have 30 more kilometers to go. Just say to yourself, okay, I may have 30 kilometers to go, but if I can just get through the next 10 kilometers, we'll go from there. And then I'll think, I'll think about it again. If it gets even worse, in your case, okay, I got to that 10 kilometers, but honestly, I think I can only do 5 kilometers more. So, I'm going to do that. And even all the way down, if it gets so bad where you have to just think so short term, and all you're thinking is, okay, I'm going to make it to that next light pole. Okay, the next one, okay, the next one. You just keep resetting it like that. Even I'm gonna, okay, 10 seconds, I'm just gonna jog for 10 seconds, and then I'm gonna walk for 10 seconds, jog, just get yourself through it. The same thing goes through, say, at work. If something happens and gets you really angry or really, really upset, and you're like, I just want to leave work right now, or I just want to quit, that's it, I'm out. Just try and there's no way I can make it through till the end of the day. Just try and cut down that thinking. Say, okay, if I can just make it through till afternoon break, then I think I can do that. Or all I have to do is make it till lunch. I can make it till lunch, and we'll go from there. Or first break, all I have to do is make it for first break. Or I'm just gonna try and make it for 10 more minutes, and we'll go from there. If you just break it down like that, the harder it gets, the shorter term your goal of where you're trying to make it to, it'll make it that much easier. The same goes within life. If you're having money troubles or family problems, or divorce or anything like that. You just say, okay, I just got to get through the day, or I just have to get through the month, the week, first couple days, or until payday. You shorten those goals. Don't worry about what's going to happen, in a year or in a month. Just do what you can now. Just the harder it gets, the shorter term your goals, and that's that concept. So the next concept is, because this is all about how to get through stuff, is quitting. And I'm going to try and read this directly from the book, and because they say it really well. And just remember, even though I'll say selection, it can be applied to your day at work, or whatever's happening to you in life, or a marathon. So again, this is directly from the guys at Military Athlete. This isn't my writing, it's theirs. It says, the thought of quitting is like poison. You cannot let the thought of quitting enter your mind during selection or your race. No matter how fit you are going in, or how prepared you are going in, or what you've accomplished in the past, if you entertain the thought of quitting, you're eventually going to quit. So never say, I'm going to quit. This is where the short-term thinking goes in. Just, never say, get it, I'm done. Just say, okay, I'm going to try and make it to the next goal. You will need to exercise extreme mental discipline to block the thought of quitting from any consideration. Once you consider quitting, the thought will act like poison, weakening your resolve. Quitting will be all you'll think about, and then eventually you'll just quit. So, it's awesome stuff by them. Again, go check them out. Like, they're always building on what they know. They're learning themselves, and they always pass it on to their athletes, the people that follow their site. They're awesome dudes. And yeah, so like I said, don't think about quitting. Just shorten your goals, no matter how hard it is, and you'll get through it. So it's definitely gotten me through, like I said, it's gotten me through all the things I mentioned, races, hard times in my life, or even just a crappy day at work. Yeah, so hope that helps you guys out. I'm pretty sure it will, but we'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, so that's it for me. Take care and have an awesome week.